Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness. Strive for greatness.
Uh-oh, here you go. Showtime. Good shot. Guess who?
Strive for greatness.
All right, we're back. Listen, the people have come out. I'm used to being in Napa, California. I'm not going to lie. I may have to text Phil here in a second just to make myself feel like I'm settled in for the first official game of the season, regular season for Prolific, a new home for them. We got, like, all this Florida stuff going on, man. Central Academy in Central Florida. We got West Oaks. We have Prolific, and I know I'm missing a few. The Rock, the list goes on and on, right? Prolific Prep, they're starting to get healthier. They had a great preseason where they went undefeated. What are you looking forward to out of them in this one?
Well, it's always fun when you get to call Prolific games. They do bring a different energy to the gym. I mean, you can just feel it from watching them warm up to the crowd starting to get a little bit more live. So it's always fun. I mean, and I'm looking forward to Davian Atkins for one because we haven't seen him with the group yet, and he's a top 25 kid, 24 according to Rivals, committed to Kansas. And, you know, of course, we've already seen Bruce Branch III, Nasir Anderson. They're loaded, and they're loaded every year. So it's fun to watch the new talent and a couple guys that we haven't seen with Prolific so that we can see the full arsenal.
All right, and let's talk about some of that arsenal. We were very impressed with Nasir Anderson in Italy. Bruce Branch III, obviously. Alex Smith is one of those X-Factor guys who really can shoot the ball and stretch it as a big.
Ohio State commit.
Ohio State commit, but shifting sides to Academy in Central Florida, this is a house money game. They're playing with house money, right? Nothing to lose here. Marte Barnes, a top 50 kid in the junior class. But then you got a kid, I'm curious, just like Ponder, who had a lot of room to grow, and we've seen a lot of improvement with him. Simon Guy falls into that category for me as well. He's a Northwestern commit, 7'3", senior, really a raw talent last year. I'm interested to see how his development is coming along.
And for Academy of Central Florida, he gives you that size to match up with a Prolific, knowing that Prolific's going to have bigs and going to have those lob threats on the backside, guys, that rim protector that can kind of clog the middle. But I'll tell you, there's one kid, you know, Prolific can be a little intimidating as far as just, you know, when they walk, it just like I said, the energy they bring to a gym. Well, there's a couple guys, well, all of them are not going to be intimidated, but one you know for sure, Dominique Fisher. We'll let Victor do his thing.
Absolutely. Dominant Debo mode out here. She first top flight security. I love it.
Before Victor rudely cut me off.
Yeah.
Nah.
With the introduction.
Yeah.
Shout
Nah,
out.
but I was going to mention Dominique Fisher, man. I mean, this kid, he kills you with speed. He's that really speedy point guard. But, man, defensively, that's where you see him. His defense leads to his offense, and his defense can lead to his team's offense because he's such a pesky defender. And he can sneak up on you and steal that ball like, what is it, Alvarado in the NBA, Jose. He's that type of menace defensively. And, you know, he's got tough matchups with Anderson, of course. But, man, the kid, you already know, he plays with no fear. Doesn't matter who it is. Same thing with Barnes. So they've got that backcourt that's really fearless.
And Academy in Central Florida wins the tip.
That's my dude, man. Fisher.
He was outstanding in Italy. I mean, absolutely outstanding. MJ. Not sure that's a shot.
Beep, beep.
Brian's wanting to see out of him. Marte right to the rim. And I did not see that layup coming. I thought he was going to kick it across. And a quick couple buckets here for Academy in Central Florida. Anderson. Here's Bruce Branch, the third. And that shot comes up short. Good rebound by MJ as he'll kick it out, and Anderson will get him settled.
Good
Jam
defense.
body. And that may be the length of Simon kind of getting in the way there.
He's in the way of that lob threat on the backside. And, I mean, that's big to have that protector.
And Academy in Central Florida, too many steps there.
And that's a kid that they really rely on offensively as well. Minzer, he's kind of that stretch. Well, he's more of a three. I won't call him a four, obviously, but he can really shoot it. He's not going to blow by you with quickness or anything like that. Just really fundamental, nice touch with his shot as well.
Smith, Branch the third, baseline. Anderson showing off the strength.
And that's where they're going to go with that matchup.
He may be the best post-up option in most cases
and
when he's on the floor.
He's got the size advantage over Fisher as well.
Big-time size advantage. Good jump there to the ball. Marte, Barnes, dancing, pulling, Branch contesting. And good defense there by the crew.
That was blocked by Branch the third.
Smith into the front court here as Anderson off that high screen.
Watch a pick and pop anytime it's Alex Smith. He's the best shooter on the floor.
Kind of slow getting into the set here. And it's going to be a turnover. It just was discombobulated from the start.
Beautiful pass. Great pass by Barnes there to lead. Cordoba, it's Cordoba. Once again, they've got Cordoba listed at 6'8", man. That is very, very generous.
Ooh, Bruce, a lot of ball there. Maybe got him with the body around the hip.
Cordoba is just another one of those guys, just represents, he's just that toughness type player. Again, no fear. He's guarding the #1 junior in the country right there, and Bruce Branch the third.
MJ, put it up top. Bruce working the two men. Bruce gonna keep it himself. Jambody over to Smith. Smith gonna pull up. Yes, knocked down there. Alex Smith, Ohio State commit.
Got to get a hand up on Alex Smith. Got to get a hand up. You got to close out. You got to run him off the three because he's a great shooter.
And Bruce is going to pick that one off. Marte sitting down defensively and I get a foul there. And be 2 shots coming up here for Bruce Branch the third.
You saw something on that last possession as well. You don't see Fisher getting problems from many defenders, but the size of Prolific could give him issues.
Joel checks into the game. All tied at 6. Crew goes 1 of 2. Now last trip, Marte. So Bruce Branch III sitting down defensively. And Bruce gets his hands on another one. Ball's loose. And the Crew comes out with another steal. Alex gonna let another 3 go. Yes! Here, back-to-back threes for Smith.
Once again, you've got to run him off that three-point line. I know that was kind of a broken play, but you can't allow Smith to continue to get those kind of looks.
10-6, the Crew leads early here in this one. A split through the defense, a lead for Simon, and throw it down, big fella.
Love the pass there from Minzer. Got 2 defenders to get in the air. The guy was there on the backside.
So we get a foul there on the floor. That last foul is against Fisher. Man, Fisher. She's on it. Our Fisher that's come. She may have saved the day.
Oh,
Anderson.
nice.
They just keep coming at you, Coach.
He's such a physical point guard, man. And that's the thing. He recognizes.
Shot clock. Our clock's not running. All right, these guys got to focus down here. Man, Ryan's going to use his 30.
Well, he sees something.
Well, he doesn't see that he's not going to have 3 timeouts in the second half.
I don't know.
That's untypical of Ryan. He used his 30.
I don't know if it's something that he sees defensively that he wants corrected, but he sees something that he wants corrected right now.
I had to shout out to Phil, man. I had to send Phil a text. I didn't feel right settling into this broadcast for the first regular season game for the Crew without a text from Phil. So I had to initiate that one and get it rolling. Shout out to his family as well. All of the Crew fans on the West Coast, they still love you. New home here in Fort Lauderdale. And great facility. I'm going to get over there Sunday. Ryan wants us to come by, and we'll do that after the last game. So, and we got oh wow. So we got a foul on Joel there on the rebound. All right, so we got a clock issue that we're going to try to get figured out here. 12-8. Our score. 12-8 our score.
Yeah, they're going to get Guy on the illegal screen. Wipes off a 3 there from Barnes.
Anderson working at the elbow. And turnover there. And a loose ball. And we're going to get a jump ball. So 8 seconds on the shot clock here for the Crew.
You probably see Branch keep this one.
Oh, yeah.
Branch for third.
And good rebound there. Academy in Central Florida get contest. And that's a lot of pass attempt.
Yeah, he might get a foul.
Oh.
Mokweza with the foul. And, I mean, give Guy a lot of credit, though. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Rebound the basketball, protect the rim, protect the backside lobs.
Simon.
Hey.
Kicking. Marte.
Great work. Academy of Central Florida just wants it right now.
Loose ball.
Can't do
and both
that.
these squads with a lot of fans here. That changes a lot of things too. Smith.
I was going to say, I don't know how that ball even got up there.
You can look. $12-8 our score. Crew wanted to go 10 there. They said it was clean. Get a couple subs into the game. MJ checks in for the Crew along with Nasir Anderson. Both teams kind of stagnant here a little bit offensively, but the game's been stagnant too.
Yep. But again, I mean, it's credit to both teams defensively as well. I mean, look at Bruce Branch III here. Now, what this tells you is he can guard the point guard position.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he's not necessarily a point guard, so you love that for the college level.
Especially with his length.
Exactly.
Making him pass is tough. And good close out there. Little Euro in the lane, and damn, Jabati. Well, 1.5 seconds to go on the shot clock. Up. So the shot clock is going to be at 1.9. And now the other ref says, tell him 1.5. So one ref was overruled.
I'd be shocked if they even get a shot up here.
That'd be a shot clock violation, absolutely.
It's like I was telling the kids earlier. I was like, you guys have no clue that you got the most pressure on you in this entire gym.
All right, Chris, we're going to take a break real quick. We got an issue with the the score, the clock, with team fouls and changing the team fouls and adding points now. So the score should be 13-8, the Crew.
We want everyone to be if you walk back to the game. You can vote on your pass.
All right, so right now we got a clock issue where it's kind of slowly died on us. It started off with not being able to add the team fouls. We were able to kind of keep track of that at the table. Then we had a point free throw added. So we got somebody from maintenance coming over. We're going to be a while. This is going to take a minute. So be patient with us here. And while we got you, just want to remind you, you can follow us on social media, The Real Grind Session on Instagram, Tanager Sports on Instagram. You can slide over to X, formerly known as Twitter. Follow us there. The Grind Session on X, Tanager Sports on X. And we'll be back in just a few once we get things corrected here. All right, so we're back. We got the clock. We subbed out the clock operators.
Yep.
For the ones that didn't have it, the ones that you complimented first two games.
We got our two back that we had earlier.
Yeah, it was about a 10-plus minute delay.
Oh, no.
All right, here we go. We got basketball again. So our score 13-8. The Crew leads here in this one. Time is at 3:35 in the first quarter, and Bruce Branch is like, who cares? If I get cold, I'm still hot.
And it play designed exactly for that look, to get him a post touch. We saw that a lot in Italy. They love to post Bruce Branch the third up because his skill level with his back to the basket is elite.
And a good finish there. Good set at the rim. And that's tipped out of bounds. But it'll stay with the Crew.
Now, I wouldn't be surprised if you see Branch the third with another post touch.
Could be set to inbound it here. Anderson. Put it up top. Zone look here for Academy of Central Florida. And there's the post touch that you just mentioned for Bruce Branch III. Working inside and just too physical there. And that's going to be 2 shots.
Prolific likes to go to this look for their offense, getting Branch III on the block. Once again, because you've got so many options from there. If you don't double him, then his back to the basket game can kill you all night. You're going to have to throw a double at him, especially if there's a size advantage, and then he's a good enough passer to make plays out of that as well. Kid's got a pure stroke at his size, 6'7", 6'8". That's why he's ranked #1 in the country, because he's got that skill level. All you can hope for is that he misses. Can't do anything to stop it. Ooh, Anderson close to a steal there. And once again, the pressure is giving the guards for Central Florida problems. I mean, and you get Fisher back into the game, their best ball handler, as he catches here. Now you can just clear out for him.
Fisher back into the game here for Academy of Central Florida. All having all sorts of problems with Bruce Branch III guarding him. And Branch picks up a tough one right there.
I think that's his second. With 2:47 to go in the first.
Well, they didn't reset the player files because they got him with 6 on the board. That's probably for the previous game. Tough shot there. Anderson with the rebound, and here comes the Crew. In transition, downhill, and just couldn't get that one to go. Fisher.
Look at the quickness from Nasir Anderson to stay with Fisher.
17-10. Fisher, straight line drive, good finish. Great take there.
That kid's so tough, man. So tough.
MJ off 2 feet, a lot of contact there, no call, and we'll go the other way.
Good job of Central Florida of not fouling there. A little bit out of control. Madison that time, a little out of control. They didn't foul him. Coach Bernardi brings back Smith for the last 148. It's a horrible pass by the referee there.
Tough inbound, too. It'll lead to an extra opportunity for the Crew, and you just see the strength of Nasir Anderson.
Good no call by the officials as well. If anything, there would have been an offensive foul with the off arm.
Here's Marte. Scored the first bucket of the game, or second basket of the game. In quiet sense, Fisher. Step back. 3.
And give Smith credit with a good closeout there, and then Fisher just goes to work off the dribble.
Pull for 3, and they answer right back. Does the Crew.
Yeah, that's Gurgis. Senior from Carmichael, California.
Theo in the done. 22-15. The longest first quarter in high school history. And we're going to get a jump ball. And it should be the Crew's basketball because Academy of Central Florida won the tip. Did we have another jump ball prior to that? Oh, okay. It's been a while. Jess said there was a jump ball after the tip. So it'll be Academy of Central Florida.
Now watch Fisher here. He's got the freshman on him. Really, really good freshman. Let's see if he tries to go off the dribble. Great play.
Yeah, slips through traffic there. 22-17, Anderson.
Legal screen this way.
Wow. Got a packed house here, for sure,
Yep.
to say the least. We've still got another great game coming up. It may get even busier. And a rebound here at the Crew. Trying to find an opportunity to run, and they'll slow it down and get into a set.
Nobody's guarding Anderson.
Yep. He'll let it go. MJ with a big offensive rebound there. 10 seconds to go here on the game clock. Down to 5.
Pick and pop.
Tough possession. 22-17 after 1. We'll be back.
No, they're going to put time back. Probably half a second, 0.8. It should be the quarter.
Yeah. 22-17. Gonna get a good look. And that's the quarter. 22-17 after 1. We'll be back. This is the grind session. So we're set, ready to roll here for the second quarter. Why are we taking it out full court? It's just something I just noticed.
Yeah.
Taking the ball out full court to start the quarter. Good jump to the ball.
Yes.
It's Marte. And Bruce Branch III nursing those 2 fouls. Doesn't take a chance on contesting.
It was just a quick blitz there. Quick hands there from Barnes to get that steal.
Bruce.
Oh, huge. Great save, too.
Absolutely. Academy Central Florida back into front court. And,
That's 3. And, you know, for Central Florida, as disruptive as Prolific's defense has been, especially on the perimeter and on the ball, I mean, they've got to feel really fortunate, only down 3, because they've had some trouble with the pressure, and now they get Bruce Branch the third out with his third, so that's huge. Yeah, now here's where Fisher, he likes this matchup. Ooh.
(22-19), one possession ball game.
Yeah, they had Smith on the backside there.
MJ, jab step into the paint. Left-hand runner, that won't go, and he'll get fouled.
That's just a horrible foul. If Madison makes that shot, congratulations.
And that rattles in for MJ Madison, kid out of Atlanta, Georgia. Saw him give some great minutes over in Italy.
Oh yeah, and really
Big time X factor.
He was basically their only big over there. You know, they've got a few more bodies now, but Madison took on that big man role pretty much solely by himself. And once again, I mean, the ball pressure from Prolific is causing fits for Central Florida. And typically for Central Florida, with Fisher and Barnes, you never see them have problems with defense because they're so quick and fast.
Here's Smith inside.
No. Now, come on. I thought Guy just pretty much swiped the ball right there. And not to mention, Smith gets away with a push-off right before that. So that's why, as an official, there's no way I give him that call.
Right. So, Menzer picks up that last foul for Academy of Central Florida.
Missed them both.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's something you see out of Smith very often.
That really shows you the ball don't lie. If
Trying to Rasheed Wallace him.
If a 90% free throw shooter misses 2.
Battle for the rebound.
Great job by Jambati. Yes.
And Smith right to the rim there.
And you see Jambati flex right there like he scored, but I mean he made that play though. That's why he was proud of himself there, and he should be.
Marte too strong there, and
I like
one
this
more.
kid,
One
man.
more.
Smith gets away with another push off, and then you get another cheap foul.
2 shots coming up here. MJ just works hard, man. One thing about this kid, you don't have to coach effort. That is for sure.
Well, and he loves the dirty work. He loves that ball goes up 50-50. His eyes light up when that type of play happens. Now
I know we have the camera on the same side as the crowd, and you can see a few heads. Coach, I don't know if there's a seat left in the house.
Yeah.
I really don't.
Madison been good at the line as well. Oh, good, nice pass. Ooh.
Great hustle.
Yes.
Oh.
For whatever we got going on, let's talk about the recovery speed right there of Nasir Anderson. He was beat, and he recovers.
You thinking about him for fantasy football?
Man, he played free safety for anybody right now.
This kid, man, on your screen, just awesome competitor that we've seen so far out of him this year. Just probably the strongest point guard.
Number 6 player in the class, in the junior class, according to Rivals.
I cannot wait for the Crew matchup with Southeastern Prep.
Oh, no.
Oh. And the Crew's living at the line here this quarter. First free throw is good.
This kid's such a difficult guard, man. If you're the opposing guard trying to guard him, he's so quick, fast, strong.
30-19. The Crew defense has been a factor and set the tone here for the second quarter. Fisher with a kick out. That shot too strong. Nasir. Anderson in transition. Bounce pass inside. Good foul.
Beautiful pass. Left-handed bounce pass. That's a foul. Wow.
Fisher weaving his way through traffic and loses it right there at the end. And here comes the Crew once again on the run. Here to start this quarter, Smith. And we're going to get a timeout called by the Academy in Central Florida. And I think it's a perfect time for that timeout. 32-19. 6:09 to go in this half. Yeah.
What was the last call there?
Travel.
Okay.
Yep. Travel on Smith, so to go back to the Academy in Central Florida.
And this little run's happened with Bruce Branch III on the bench as well. So, you know, I mean, that's all. If you can get that, if you're prolific, that's obviously a plus, a bonus to build a lead without your best player or at least your best scorer.
So let's get settled into the season too. You get people that's tuning in for the first time. The regular season is officially kicked off. We kicked off in Toronto last week, but most importantly, I felt like we really saw like a new pathway birth when we were in Italy to see the European teams playing against the traditional grind teams, obviously with a ton of international players, but the contrast in styles. How excited are you to see this merger and where the league is going? It seems like it gets better every single year.
Yep.
It's like that agent wine in your cellar.
Yep.
It just gets better and better. How excited are you about where things are trending?
I love it. I mean, we always talk about depth for teams. Well, that adds depth to our league. As far as the talent internationally. I mean, we saw some great basketball in Italy. To be honest, we saw the Italian team and the Dubai team. The Italian team for sure played much better in Italy than when we saw them play in Toronto last weekend. But, just high level, different styles, of course.
Iron sharpens iron.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, Barnes. They gave Prolific a great game. I mean, for most of that game. Star Alliance is who I was trying to think of there.
Back tip there, and it should stay.
Nice shot, man. Right-handed player moving to his right, makes the shot. I think that's the most difficult shots there are, moving to your strong hand, getting a shot off. It always was for me. I couldn't move left and shoot.
Crew getting it done with Bruce Branch III in foul trouble. 3 fouls picked up there. And shot clock is at 1. And Nasir.
Look out.
The safety. Interception.
Ooh.
And the throwdown, touchdown, however you want to put it. So the Crew just got a delay of game for cheering for their teammate getting still in the dunk there. We saw that in the ladies' game. just previously, and I don't like it at all. I mean, I'm just going to be honest with you.
Here's what you run into with a prolific. If a couple possessions go wrong, a few possessions go wrong, they just turn that into what now is a 17-point lead. It was a close game only minutes ago.
Anderson giving it up. That shot short. Back tip there. They'll stay with the crew, and they'll have 10 seconds here on the shot clock to work with. Rejecting the screen. Little Hezzy. Nice leave and good help. Marte coming across to swat that one away. Got to be in Central Florida. The Golden Bulls get a good look for three. They need it. Won't get it there, and the crew will come back the other way. The freshman McDaniel into the front court. Forced pass there. Marte there to take it, and it'll stay on this end with the Golden Bulls. You know, if you're the Golden Bulls, you just got to stay the course, right? That's going to be a foul around the waist there. You got to stay the course. You know the crew is going to make a run. You're telling your guys that. You're reminding them basketball is a game of runs. What is the style for Academy Central Florida to be successful in basketball? We saw them come out quick, really get after it.
I think with a great team like Prolific, you just got to take it one stop at a time. I mean, you got to get stops. It's the only way you can stay in the game. Look at big man working.
Simon just tipping that one, and Ryan upset with his team not rebounding there, and they're going to put Bruce into this game with 3 fouls, which is very risky as he came and just tapped the table as he's going to go back in after this timeout.
Give Simon Guy a lot of credit, though. He's one of those guys. He's not going to blow you away in the points or with points with those statistics. But man, he's made a lot of winning plays, like keeping that ball alive right there for the extra possession.
I got to stir the pot, Coach. I don't know. We'll talk about Simon later. No disrespect. I love the fact that we're in Florida. We got all these Florida teams competing not to be the best in the state, but be the best in the country. Mm-hmm. Don't forget that Southeastern Prep is coming up after this game. These two teams are going to play after Thanksgiving in December in Kentucky on the grind session. So they get to scout each other, kind of look each other in the eye and say, listen, we're ready for you, and come back and forth. We're going to see Obi tonight. We're going to see some guys get healthy. We're going to see Caleb Holt next month. How about that matchup? How about a Beckham Black, a Nasir Anderson, a Bruce Branch III, C.J. Rosser?
Can't wait.
Again, I'm not trying to take it away from Academy in Central Florida, but it's like shaking the box under the Christmas tree. You're trying to figure out what's in that prize box. You're trying to figure out if you got a big gift, small gift, you're shaking it and listening to it to figure out what you got.
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that matchup. Can't wait.
Into the front court. And Marte Barnes, top 50 kid in the country as far as the junior class is concerned. And this possession is just a little stagnant here. Branch, again, sitting down with those 3 fouls. He'll get some help on defense, but they don't clean it up, which was shot clock violation there.
And there you saw the length of Jambati. I mean, we talked about this kid last year. They list him as 6'7". He's got a 7'6" wingspan. I mean, I remember last year I said, he's probably +8 on his wingspan. Phil quickly texted me, +11.
Not to harp on it, but Bruce Branch III, is worth noting, still has those 3 fouls. We've seen some trust with Ryan have with some of his star players in the past. We saw it with Darren Peterson a couple times where I recall being in foul trouble a couple games. Great contest at the rim. Jambati said, get you some. And gets sealed.
He's going to get an offensive foul. Yep. Got a little too excited there. And all honesty,
he was clearing path.
Well, in all honesty, I think Jambati could have got to the right side there, winged out a little bit, and caught a lob. I think that's where he kind of misconstrued that play right there. And, yeah, he was. It was that clear out, illegal screen. Oh.
And Smith right there to pick that one off. And showing off the handles.
Yep.
Finding an open teammate, and that won't go. Bruce Branch, the third with the offensive rebound. And it's be a turnover. Marte with that speed, sealing off the defender. Good layup, good heads-up play there.
He's so crafty, man. Speed to burn. Don't want that one, though.
And that's going to be bonus, too.
Yep. That's where you got to understand. It doesn't matter how many fouls you have.
It's bonus.
Yeah. Don't care if you got negative fouls. Can't make that one.
We heard we was talking about the Euro kids, the European kids. We talking with their coaches, getting to know their coaches. We heard some different terminology and some of their philosophies. Talk about taking smart fouls,
Yep.
knowing when you're in bonus, knowing when you're not in bonus to avoid giving up a fast break, not a clear path.
Yep.
But it wasn't necessarily when a team like Star Lions was fouling. It was the timing of the fouling
Yep.
that coaches were concerned about.
Travel.
Here's Bruce into the front court. Horns look here for the crew. Jam Body scanning the floor here at the top of the key. Bruce taking that handoff right back to Jam Body, and they get fouled with an opportunity to get to Simon. A little late on that rotation. I'm not even sure if that's Simon's assignment, if that offside help got to rotate and get to that midline a little bit quicker as well. But
Still, once again, can't foul there. If Jumbody is coming in there full speed, if he makes the shot, he makes it.
give a shout out to my guy, Brian Clifton, man. He's watching on the stream. Heard his son is taller than him now. That's what the word is on the streets.
Brody, I still take you in the shooting competition. Let's go.
And again, extra opportunity here for the crew, and they'll settle in. 38-23. Jambody with this high screen.
Great pace.
Patience. Using the other side of the rim there for protection as well. He gets Simon with his length.
And once again, that's where that power dribble is effective. A lot of times we say don't put the ball on the floor. That time it was the right move.
And just to point out, too, we hadn't seen – I'll talk about it on the next dead ball here. Here it is right there. It's going to be free throw. We hadn't seen Donovan Atkins just yet. I know he's dressed for this game, but he's still coming back off of injury.
Yep.
So I think they're kind of monitoring –
Davion.
Yeah, Davion, I'm sorry. Yeah. But they're kind of monitoring that a little bit. Caleb Holt, just to update you guys on him, he's in street clothes tonight. He's clear for non-contact activity, but they're hopeful to have him towards the end of this month, no later than early December. And when you got guys with as bright of a future as these guys have, your first responsibility is to take care of them and make sure they're good. So,
yeah, Caleb Holt, number 4 senior in the class.
Absolutely.
To add to the number 1 team in the country.
Yeah. Hey, just while we got you, too, I want to remind you can follow us on social media, not just the Grind Session, but us as well. I'm going to give out my Twitter handle. You can follow the Grind Session Prep Report. You can go AJ Martin 1980 on Twitter. Just type in the Grind Session Prep Report. Get my Nasir Anderson say, hold up, wait a minute.
His second highlight dunk of the game of the half.
Hammer pass stolen by Anderson. Here we go. Lob to MJ. Yes. And the crowd erupts.
You may have to get a timeout.
They say it's a party, it's a party, it's a party in the stands right now. Is it Friday night? Is it Friday night lights? Yes, it is.
That's the stuff you can't measure either, is the energy that a player like Nasir Anderson can give his team from his highlights.
Anderson, she's been the X factor here in this one. Couldn't get that pass to get through.
Love the idea. He saw Madison on the cut, was just waiting for him to get to that block. Just got tipped.
MJ couldn't quite get a hold of that one.
No spacing on the break that time for Central Florida.
Loose ball, Marte. Trying to make something happen, an open look. That won't go. And what we got here? I have a foul on the crew that had one to give, so it'll be baseline out. Ooh. They give that to MJ. I thought maybe Gurgis would pick up that foul. Number 21 in white.
Gotta stop the clock. Oh, me.
So we got to issue with the clock again. And recall it. 10 seconds to go here in the half. Coming up at halftime, we'll hear from the coaches. Get their thoughts on the first half of this one. And here's it still. 3, 2, 1, take off. That's the half. That's the half. This is the crew. All right, Coach, 48-23. By the way, the crowd's electric. I know I shouted out the crew fans back on the West Coast, but there's a lot of fans here in Florida. How exciting, outside of the game, is this for your kids?
It's good. We had a bad start to the game, a really bad start. We let up a basket on the opening tip-off. That hadn't happened in our 8-year career, so we're going to yell at them about that.
There you go. All right, we'll check in with Academy of Central Florida, see how they can control this. Can they make this a battle? We'll find out when we come back. Don't go anywhere. This is the grind session.
When somebody asks, what is the grind session? It's everything. It's why we get up. It's why we travel. It's why we work out when we don't want to. That's what the grind session is all about. And if you're a player that feel like you're at that high level, the grind is about you. We want to challenge every player, every coach to be the best that they could possibly be. That's why we grind.
Welcome to the Grind Session, the ultimate proving ground for tomorrow's stars. In a world where talent meets opportunity, the Grind Session stands as the first elite winter high school basketball scholastic league where the brightest young athletes, both boys and girls, showcase their skills against the best of the best. Here, we set the stage for rising stars to transform into household names, igniting dreams of NBA greatness.
This area of Western Kentucky is where it all started, the history of the grind section. Let's think about it. Over 2,000 players going Division I. At the start of this NBA season, we had 61 players who were alumni of the grind section on the NBA roster. A few #1 draft picks.
With the first pick in the 2022 NBA draft, the Orlando Magic select Paolo Banchero from Duke University.
And maybe we have the future #1 draft pick at 2026. If you don't know about the grind session, get to know us, because we're not going anywhere. We're here to stay. It's the grind.
The grind session was born from a vision by Dan Hudson and Scott Waldrop in Western Kentucky, who saw a void in high school basketball. They recognized the need for a platform where elite talent could compete, where 4- and 5-star athletes could challenge one another, and where undiscovered 3-star athletes could prove they belong. And so, the grind session was created, a groundbreaking platform that live streams games, allowing college and pro scouts to connect with elite high school players from anywhere in the world. No longer do scouts have to travel extensively. Now they can watch the future stars of basketball unfold right before their eyes.
Playing on the grind session is competitive. It's my first season playing on the grind session. Every game is a good game. It's talent. Every team got talent. So you just gotta, you gotta bring it every game.
Banchero fakes the three, steps back and fires the three. It's good.
The grind session is probably, one of the best tournaments and to have the best events in the country. The one thing I would say is the atmosphere, and the competitiveness. You can sense that out as soon as you walk in the gym. I just love that type of atmosphere. Anytime you can have that much talent in one gym, going against each other every night and competitive, is just remarkable.
With a collegiate-style travel schedule and the intensity of high-stakes competition, the grind session feels like a training camp for those who aspire to greatness. We are dedicated to thriving in the spotlight, but the journey to success is never easy for a young athlete. At the grind session, we're committed to guiding them through every challenge. From navigating the recruitment process to character development, we empower our athletes to safeguard their brand and manage their finances effectively. Our reach extends far beyond the court, capturing the attention of teams, leagues, fans, and agents across the globe.
The grind session is the best league in the country, and it's that for a couple of reasons. There's talent across the board. There's great coaches and historic programs. The amount of NBA players, the amount of McDonald's All-Americans that have come from this league is second to none. And then it's innovative, right? The rules, the game day experience, the places that we travel to play at, and just the mental and physical test for being in the grind session, right? It is a grind. The places that you travel to, the level of competition, the physicality on a day-to-day basis is a different level for this level of high school basketball.
For the next game, and he certainly was there. Well, Dillingham counted and put him on the line. MVP. Murray, 2-point shot. That's good. For Jamal Murray, what a shot. Put it up, step back, three-pointer. It's good. Jamal Murray from way downtown. Up above the rim with two hands. Obvious lead pass. D.A. the two-hand jab.
Our league is a mosaic of talent. From November to April, our teams travel across some of the world's most unique cities and countries, competing in over 400 action-packed games, fostering the next generation of basketball stars. With captivating stories and engaging posts, we connect with millions of followers, inspiring them with every dribble, every shot, every victory.
We play on the grind session, the toughest competition every night.
For the last 12 years, the grind session has opened doors and paved the way for countless athletes. We continue to evolve, bridging the gap in international high school basketball, and we're gearing up to kick off the 2025-26 season in Kingston, Jamaica, from October 31st to November 2nd, 2025.
Preseason talk, everybody loading up, everybody dogs. It's time to come out and play. Yeah, man, it's the grind session. All right, so we're getting set, ready to roll for this third quarter. I'm out of breath. I ain't going to lie to you, Coach. I've been singing, dancing, all sorts of stuff. We're going to go over some of the numbers, but it's worth taking a note of. The Crew ended that second quarter on a major run. Major run. It was led by their defense and Nasir Anderson.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And, you know, they were the way it felt is that they went up there to the locker room and have a party at halftime because, I mean, that's the way they closed out the half, so strong. And, I mean, it's hard if you're Central Florida to not feel defeated. Now, I know their guys aren't going to be that way, but I'm just saying it's hard to not go in at halftime with that run and not feel like, man, what just happened? You know, because it happened so quickly. Prolific Prep for the first half, 15 of 29 from the field. Very good percentage there, over 50%. 10 of 28 for Academy of Central Florida. Of course, Prolific led by Nasir Anderson with 12 points in the first.
Skip pass for Marte over to Fisher. Off there to start the quarter, and here comes the Crew. Can they continue this run they've been on and start the third quarter, led by this young man, Nasir Anderson. We got another great point guard coming up in the next game, and Beckham Black. They all in the same building tonight. They all watching each other, getting ready for that matchup, and that's going to be a moving screen. And Jan Jabati just said, I'm big, man, my bad.
Yep. And, you know, I want to say something about Jambati because it exemplifies who Prolific is they've got guys like a Jambati that you saw in the first half. A few plays, he comes celebrating, and he was celebrating because he did his job, exactly what he's supposed to do, whether it be a block shot or a rebound. They've got guys bought in to what they want to do in the culture of Prolific Prep.
Driving kick, yes, from the corner, and just what the doctor ordered if you're the Academy in Central Florida, a little something, something.
And Cordoba, man, he can really play. That's who makes that last three right there. Just a junior from Columbia.
Really. And I just wanted to put it out there, man, Twitter. The Grind Session Prep report for me, for my reports, I want you to give your Twitter too, Colin.
At KB Kreider.
There we go.
Like C. Ryder. If you want to see somebody, some idiot, really mad after Kentucky games, just follow me.
I'm talking nothing but the grind on mine here and there. I may have a little comment or two about, I don't know, random things that pertain to the sport.
In fantasy football, that's the other part.
Listen, I just want to go on record, though. This is my claim to fame. Yeah, I want to know. It's not this broadcast thing. It's my prediction of Darren Peterson last year when everybody was riding the coattail of another player, stay nameless. I was on that train early, and he looks pretty good at Kansas. And the other guys, too. How about A.J. DeBonsa, how great he's looked at BYU. Mikael Brown absolutely ripping the heart out of the chest of UK. And then you see where NBA is right now and who's going to be the next stars. You know, you have Luka, you have the guys that are in their prime right now, LeBron, who knows how long he has. But then you go like, who's next? And honestly, you start looking at guys that are coming up like an AJ, a Darren Peterson, some of these guys like Bruce Sprints III that could be there in that conversation here in a couple years. And the future is bright, and a lot of it stems right out of this league called the Grind Session. So stick around and get you some. Like, subscribe to the YouTube channel all season long. 12 years of excellence, and it's been a season of excellence so far for Bruce Sprints III.
What a save there by Nasir. Oh, you love to see your big man dive on the floor for that as well. Now, here's what pro scouts and college scouts would be drooling over. I know that last shot from Branch III was just, you know, a 2-3 foot shot, but it's his ability to put the ball on the floor and get by you with his size.
Yep. Last season in the NBA, 68 guys that were alumni from the Grind Session were on the NBA roster. Multiple #1 draft picks, obviously several lottery picks from LaMelo Ball, the Jalen Greens, and Gary Trent Jr.'s, Josh Jackson's #1 picks, and Paulo, and also DeAndre Ayton. You see some former NBA players in the building tonight. Jason Richardson is front row, getting ready to watch his son play in the next ball game.
Where's Jay Rich at?
He's sitting front row. White.
Okay.
We get the camera on him
now.
He said he's grabbing him a good seat. He got everything but his popcorn ready.
Doesn't look like Jay Rich to me.
Oh yeah, man, he's still ripped. He still got about 30-inch vertical, and Simon gets him with the body there. And that is the third foul on Simon Guy. He is committed to go to Northwestern next year, 7'3", senior out of Senegal.
And he can play too, man. Yeah, I mean, obviously I wouldn't say that he's polished offensively, but that's not why he's going to be there. He's going to be there to protect the rim, lob threat, and he does those things well. He sprints the floor.
And 2-2 at the line there for Bruce Branch the third. 52-28, and the Crew has turned this game on its head. Fisher, who's been quiet, but been great, had some great moments this season. Marte looking to go to work. Marte getting sprinted. Got a double team sprinted at him. Fisher comes up short there. Offensive rebound, stay with the Golden Bulls and slash it through the lane. Late whistle, but it'll be 2 shots.
Yeah, Fisher's still down there. And I love the toughness of Fisher. But let's talk about, there are 2 things that I want to point out about the top 2 ranked players for Prolific, being Nasir Anderson at point guard, Bruce Branch III on the wing, is that both of those guys have shown in this game the willing. Oh, now here's Atkins getting his first minutes.
They've been asking for him.
But what I was going to say is Branch has shown you the ability not only to play point guard offensively, but to guard the point guard for the other team. A smaller point guard, probably a little quicker, and he's keeping them in front. So he's showing that ability to guard the point guard. I mean, that's huge for the next level and beyond.
And Ryan not happy with the transition defense and the effort to get back there.
That's what I love about Ryan, too, though.
The standard is the standard. It's not going to change.
It's something as simple probably as sprinting back, and that's what I'm saying. Exactly what you said, the standard. We don't just jog back. I don't care if we're up, they're up 22. It doesn't matter, and it's principles with Coach Bernardi, and that's why he's been so successful. Is he holds his guys accountable, no matter if they're the number 1 player in the country or the 6th, 7th, 8th man off the bench.
Let's get you set for the next one, too, as we're on the break. Our next game is scheduled to start at 8:45. That is not going to be the case, but it'll start probably about 10 minutes or so after this one ends. It'll be a matchup between Southeastern Prep and Mount Zion Prep. I was really impressed with Mount Zion. They don't have a ton of size, but they play really good team basketball. They share the ball very well. They had a great showing in Toronto.
Good guard play.
Absolutely. In Toronto, Southeastern Prep, though, they are loaded with talent. They're young. They are starting to gel. They're where a lot of teams are right now, just trying to build chemistry, figuring things out. And there's no rest for the wicked, man. When you're out here on the grind session, it is that every single day.
And something that we can say for Southeastern Prep that we normally can't say for many teams that we've done the grind session playing against Prolific Prep is on paper, they pretty much match up talent-wise. Oh, nice. I like the big guy, man. I like Simon Guy. I like what I've seen right there. You saw just quick to the rim, slam it. You don't even have to hardly jump. And now they get a turnover in the backcourt.
So a little momentum here for Academy in Central Florida, trailing by 20, but they're still playing hard, and we're going to get a legal screen. It was already gone, though. I mean. Tough one there for Guy.
It's 4 on Guy.
Yep.
So now that changes things, man. I mean, I know it's a 20-point game right now, but Prolific can be more aggressive going in the rim now. Not really worry about a shot blocker or a rim protector. Not that Prolific isn't aggressive anyway, going towards the rim, but.
MJ being smothered. Bruce.
That's his fourth.
Oh.
Wow. It looked just like normal, typical hand fighting there,
Hey,
just trying
listen,
to get position.
I'm not trying to bash any refs by any means, but that's not a call you have to make. It's advantage versus disadvantage. There's absolutely no advantage game. And I'm sure if you're watching at home, if we didn't tell you what the call was, you would be sitting watching the screen trying to figure it out.
Yep.
That's how unobvious it was. But they called Bruce for, I don't know, a hook, a hold, or something as he was posting up. And we got another. Let's hear. This is changing the game.
That one's on Atkins, I believe. Oh, it was on the shot.
How was it on the shot? It was a rebound.
That's the shooter.
Oh, wow. Rasheed Wallace, Tom.
Yeah, exactly.
Man, I'm starting to get my little Rasheed Wallace, like, gray patch in my head, man. I'm gonna push there. I'm not too happy about it. I'm not lying, man.
I think Rasheed's was like a birthmark.
I feel like I'm too cool for gray hair right now. I'm not ready yet.
Man, I'm years into it.
All right, so 14 fouls each, so both teams are in bonus for the rest of the quarter. Anderson weaving through traffic. He's got 3 chasing him. And he's spinning, juking, and they poked that one away. This is kind of what Academy of Central Florida needs, kind of muck up this game a little bit. Nah, they get called for steps. And Anderson would get a breather, the freshman coming in. We hadn't talked about him a lot today, but we were super impressed with McDaniel over in Italy. He gave him some really good minutes. I think maybe the first game he didn't play as much. I can't remember, but he made his presence felt before that event was over.
Well, we talked about it there as well. You don't typically see freshmen getting time for Prolific. You saw Tyrant Stokes get time as a freshman, but I mean, usually you don't see that, so that shows you how much his coaches believe in him and what type of talent that he is.
And how about this talent here that's headed to Ohio State and Alex Smith knocking it down?
I mean, there's not going to be many nights where Smith's not the best shooter on the floor. I mean, he's that type of shooter.
Good wall up.
Somebody hold him back down there. Now, watch Jambati here. If people can watch on the screen when he comes into the game. This dude's arms.
His name is perfect.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, Jambati.
Because he is the body.
Really?
I mean, Jambati, the body Ventura. I mean, that dude's arms
Hey, in our league,
chiseled.
I got a question. This is a legitimate question for y'all at home. You ready for this? Let's say you're a Crew fan. Shout out to the Academy of Central Florida fans, too. I got one for you. You ready? Who wins an arm wrestling match between Jam Body and Nasir Anderson? That was a double dribble. Who wins that?
Yeah, I don't know on that one.
Yeah, man.
Jambati's got some weight on him, but it may not matter in an arm wrestling contest.
Sitting at a table. Fisher, kick out there, and Jess gets it off in time to beat the shot clock. But the rebound to the freshman. That's McDaniel. MJ thought about the 3. He attempted one in that first half. He'll take a step back there, probably not his game, and he gets fouled on the jump shot. And Fisher is
That's a really bad
rare.
foul.
Yeah. One, first of all, MJ got to prove he can hit a jump shot. Secondly, Fisher, you're not going to block it.
That's right.
I mean, no matter what. So, and if you're watching, thank you for watching here live on YouTube. Definitely want to give some shout outs, man. I'm going to slide over to the chat. Let us know where you're watching from. Maybe you're watching from Cali, watching the crew, maybe some fans there. I was talking to Ryan about how welcoming has been for them here in Florida since making the move. Maybe you have a relative, you're just a fan of basketball. Give some shout outs here.
Got a good one from Phil here, too. Pierre Crockrell Jr. started all 33 games as a freshman for Prolific.
I'm glad
I said typically, Phil. I didn't say never.
Listen, I'm glad I could get Phil's weekend started right with a nice grind session crew basketball going on.
Crockrell Jr., man, he was a player. That kid was really good.
Battle for the rebound. Smith comes up with it. He'll slow it down. And the freshman to direct traffic. 56-33, 2.5 to go here in this quarter.
Look at Jambati, man.
Man, we're going to get a foul there.
And once again, he understands his role so well. He knows he's not going to score. He's not.
Right.
That's for Bruce Branch III and Nasir Anderson. Jambati is not out there to score, and he understands that. And we talk about that all the time, star in your role. And he's one of those guys that buys in for that.
And that's one of the things that would get you far in this game, that a lot of young kids maybe underdeveloped as far as mentally. I think there's a lot more kids when it comes to the game of basketball. And I know you guys love it. Everybody's a bucket. Everybody's a star on Instagram. And you may have a high skill level. I think that part is like riding a bike. You're in the gym enough, you're going to get better at shooting, dribbling, whatever you decide to work on. But the most undeveloped part of the game is the mental part. Putting down that ego, being willing to accept the role, being willing to accept coaching.
Yep.
You know who's a really good example, and they're going to probably have a 10 or 15-year career because they have that money. You already know where I'm going. Adem Bona.
Yep.
Absolutely dominated his role. And what you see with the 76ers is exactly what he had with the crew. Run the floor, rim the rim, be a rim protector, be that strong guy, take a charge.
Yep.
And I don't know if
Catch
he ever
lobs.
averaged 10 points a game. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what he averaged a game, but scoring was literally, as far as priority,
least of his worries.
Exactly. Shout out to Scottsdale, Arizona. And Catherine is watching. Bruce Branch III is her nephew. We're no stranger from to Scottsdale.
Yep.
Like to get me like a In-N-Out burger when I'm out that way, or a Whataburger.
I think what was it? Branch III was at Perry High School, I believe, in Arizona with Koa Pete, who's now at Arizona.
Yep.
And going crazy at Arizona, by the way.
How about some kids off the grind session that went to the University of Arizona? I think DeAndre Aiden right off the bat.
Yeah. What's his name? Play for Word of God. Play for Coach Clifton.
Phillips. No. I'm thinking of that's another kid though from Dream City.
Jesse said it earlier. I'll think of it in a minute.
Bruce sitting down defensively. Good close out with the hand there, and the offense continues to be at a premium here for Academy Central Florida. Good wall up, verticality there from both the freshman and Atkins. They're teaming up, and Franklin just –
Bravo. That was great. AJ, I think who knows where this kid, if Prolific is lucky enough to keep him.
Of course.
If they want to, they will. But I think this could be one of those next kids. Once again, it tells you all you need to know when a freshman is getting time for Prolific, the potential that he has. And I think this kid will rise up the ranks as he gets older. Really solid. We've seen him here. He's been comfortable bringing the ball up the floor. He cleared it out. Says, y'all go ahead.
We hadn't even mentioned his size, 6'7".
Yep. I mean,
Great size.
he's not a point guard, but shows you the ability, comfortable with the ball in his hands.
Do you think kids realize when they have a measurable of Daniels, the potential from the next level is not seen by what they could do offensively, but what they could potentially do defensively first?
Of course.
I think we think the game backwards.
Yeah, absolutely.
You get a kid that's athletic with incredible length, you think, what could they do for me defensively first?
Well, unless they're just a crazy scorer, prolific scorer, that's going to be the first question that a college coach asks. Can he guard?
Wow.
Can he defend?
Checking out the stream, the chat. Chicago's in the building. What up, Mr. Perry? And then Texas cheering on the crew.
Raleigh Hawkins, there it is.
Smith.
Raleigh Hawkins went to Arizona, what we were talking about earlier.
See, that's what happens when you have Phil watching, man. He's like the cheat code for us here.
I knew that. I just, for whatever reason, was blank.
He should get a producer fee.
I did Raleigh's games forever ago. Forever ago.
You trying to say you're old?
I am old, yes.
Because you made that forever sound like a long time, man.
That had to be like 16, 17, 8, 9 years ago, 10 years ago or so.
We failed to mention, Prolific Prep is 3-time defending champs.
3-peat.
Yeah, they've won 4 championships overall. First one came back in 2020 versus OSL. OSL was loaded too. Posh Alexander taking on that great team of Prolific that had featured Jalen Green, Jordan Pope, who just one of my favorite guards from the crew of all time. How about the college career he's had? And list goes on and on.
Look at these two, man.
Good hustle.
Who's the foul on? Okay.
And the clock.
Called that on Anderson. I'm sure Nasir's going to be a little surprised by that call.
So the crew won it in 2020, and then they were back at it in 2023. That was, let me try to think here. Make sure I got this right. 2023. That would be Aiden Holloway, Green. Those guys led the way. Then the following year you had your Tyron Stokes, AJ DeBonce, then last year's team. And this is just broken play altogether. That was just it's called sticky. I have no. Marte Barnes, just off there. 3 and 2. Shots up. That's short. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in just a bit. This is the Grind Session. All right, so we're set, ready to roll here for the fourth quarter. 61-36, and just folks, basketball fans, don't go anywhere. Because Southeastern Prep is coming up. Mount Zion is on the way as well, and it's going to be, if you haven't seen Southeastern Prep play in a while, if you haven't seen them play, man, the potential matchup between them and the Crew is going to be unbelievable. And that matchup will happen the first weekend in December, by the way, right here on the Grind Session. Tune in for that. Put that in your calendar.
As you saw in that last play, man, if you allow Anderson to get downhill, it's over. Yeah, you cannot, as a defense, allow him to get downhill because you can't stop it.
Almost like Derrick Henry coming through that A-gap.
Oh, my gosh.
Anderson. Yeah, he's getting wherever he wants to go on the floor here. Jam Body having a tough time gathering that one, but somehow, some way, it gets through his hands, makes his way to Anderson. MJ just crashing and running out of real estate.
Now, if there's one thing for Anderson, that at the next level, that's the part of his game that he will develop and has to develop is the shot. Because when guys, I'm not saying he can't shoot, but defenders at the college level and at the next level NBA, if you can't shoot, they're just going to back off. And now they're going to take away your driving ability. Yeah. Oh, wow.
Bruce Branch the third need to write these up. He need to say hi or something to these refs before tomorrow, man. He can't catch a break out here.
Did he just pick up foul?
Yes. He just picked up another foul.
Look at the defense, man. Nice up and under that time to get a clean look, but just great defense once again. That was Madison.
Right back to him.
No.
Hello!
No.
Good night.
I can do it on my own. Nasir Anderson, that's his third highlight dunk of the game.
Oh, Jam Jabari says no way. Anderson.
There's that 7'6" wingspan.
Drawing all the attention. And yes, sir, Alex Smith said, I got you, big dog. They say ain't no party like a prolific party.
Kid's the best shooter in the gym, and he's converted on almost every chance that he's had. Just another great kick that time by Anderson.
Goodness.
You know, once again, man, I mean, it just kind of goes to show that Prolific is pretty much built the right way every year. You know, you've got on this team, as you just saw, a sharpshooter, stretch four with Alex Smith, who's, like I said earlier, more times than not, probably going to be the best shooter on the floor any game that he's playing. And then with the athleticism of Anderson, the all-around game of Bruce Branch, we haven't even seen Atkins yet. We haven't even seen him take a shot. So, I mean, you know, just a lot of, once again, just built perfectly to compete at the highest level.
Want to remind you, we talked about the first potential meeting between Prolific and Southeastern Prep. The second one is going to be Saturday, January 24th at Crush in the Valley. That event's still going on, even though the Crew is in Florida. We're still going to be out west doing our thing in Napa.
We're going to have to bring our girls for that one, man.
Absolutely.
My girl ain't seen sunlight in 3 years since I had a baby, man. She's ready to get away from that boy.
So you said it's all your fault.
Definitely.
Trap. Tough spot to be in here. Academy in Central Florida, stuck on 36. Again, offense been a premium here for them, and they finally get on the board. They said, thank you, broadcaster, for that. That's how it works sometimes. And mention how we don't score and we get one.
For Central Florida, too, that Minzer is a big piece to their puzzle. Yeah,
advance the ball. It was going to be close to 8 seconds anyway.
But talking with Carlos at the last event, they have high expectations with Menzer and really feel like he needs to be that secondary option for the offense. So big expectations for him.
That's poked away and thrown away. Feel a little bit of nerves going on with Atkins, man. I know it's his first game. And it's one of those, these are good minutes for him just to let him settle in.
Get his legs.
Yep, that's it. One of those guys is going to be impactful. And, again, he gets fouled right there, right on cue. Right? Y'all can give me an assist for that, too. Who else need points? Who else need to do something good?
This kid's a top 25 kid. So clearly a lot of talent, a lot of skill. Again, we haven't even seen him take a shot, so this will be the first time we've even seen the stroke.
Shout out to Alabama, man.
He is a lefty. I like it.
Caleb Hope. My son played on a AAU program out in Alabama, Fusion. So I'm well acquainted with Alabama, Birmingham. What part of, for those watching, part of Alabama is Caleb from? Like to know. I may have it on my sheet, actually.
Yeah, New Market, Alabama.
Okay.
Wherever that's at. We don't know nothing but Birmingham and Mobile.
That's right.
Oh! This kid, man.
Somebody has a G League affiliate in Alabama.
Okay.
New Orleans. I think it's New Orleans has a G League. It's a real nice arena, too.
That don't make no sense.
No.
New Orleans, Alabama.
Yeah, I think their G League team is there.
Gotcha.
Down in Birmingham.
This kid, man, he's really, really impressive. And, you know, as an opposing guard, man, he's intimidating. I'm not saying kids are intimidating of him, but his skill level, his strength, his speed, he's an intimidating guard, man. Great defender, physical defender as well.
Marte drawing a lot of attention. Tonight it's been a tough one. Bruce.
Look at that.
Shows you the depth, though, of the crew. Bruce Branch really, foul trouble hasn't allowed him to really get in the groove in this one. They've been fine, obviously, but we saw him play some outstanding basketball. Bruce Branch III in Italy. Got to get that one up. That's got to be a foul you got to give up there. Or a pass you got to give up.
Yep. And in all honesty, man, you could see with him running the floor like that right there, he doesn't have his legs yet. I mean, he just started back, so I mean, you don't expect him to.
Shout out to Robert Hillard. He said Huntsville. Correct. He said Fusion is family. I told y'all I'll be outside, man. I'll be around.
Huntsville, that's where the isn't that where the NASA? Isn't there a NASA center there or something? I don't know.
Now you're getting all geeky on me, bro. You're talking ball, man. Come on, bro.
I'm thinking back to like elementary school, taking a field trip.
Y'all got a field trip to Alabama from Kentucky? School you go to?
Man, trust me, we didn't.
Balling.
Trust me, we didn't have no money at the school I went
Lord, we went to the park, the free zoo.
I don't even know if we had a park.
We get the man to come with the prize. We get the limo ride to McDonald's. That's what we was. Got to sell $5,000 worth of M&Ms trying to get a cheeseburger from McDonald's in a limo. I know y'all remember that. I'm really dating myself. My bad. Man, listen, Caleb mom is on. Jackie, you done great with your son. Caleb's my guy. I ain't gonna embarrass Coach like that because Mom, I'll start asking all kind of questions to throw on him later. But shout out to Mama Dukes, Mama Vandenberg, or Vanderberg. 72-45. 73. Now, MJ checks back into the game here for the Crew. So just to, just throw some other names out. Southeastern Prep, they're going to play in the next game. This one to conclude. And then just kind of give you guys how this goes. This broadcast, live broadcast will end, be posted. Then probably about 4 minutes before tip-off, the next broadcast will start. But it would be probably about 10 minutes or so after this game officially ends. So if you're sticking around for multiple games, that's normally the format of how things work. Good shot there. Beckham Black, man, we've been really impressed. I got a chance to talk with his mom in Toronto last week. We'll see Obi, Obina Kesey, who was with the Crew last 2 years actually. And he's got a new home, so we'll get to see how he looks on the floor. And then, they just had the recent addition of Jackson Richardson. Dad, we mentioned earlier, sitting front row. He's like, let's hurry up and get this game over, man. He's got his head tilted to the side. I think it's past his bedtime. He said, I don't do late nights like this no more. But anyway, my whole point is we're seeing the Crew and the Falcons, a.k.a. Southeastern Prep, get a few more of their pieces in play.
Yep.
So it's going to be interesting because it changes rotations, it changes calls, plays, different things of that nature. So it's going to be a learning weekend for both squads. You better believe the Crew ain't going nowhere. They're going to be watching the next game as well.
I think as much as anything for Southeastern Prep, you'll see different defensive look from them with Kesey on the floor, considering he's probably the best shot blocker in the country, I would assume.
Well, Ponder said, I just broke I only had 14 blocks tonight.
It's true. That's true.
Yeah, I missed the game earlier.
He had 15 blocks, I think it was.
Yeah, you're right. Triple-double for him. 17 points, 18 rebounds, 15 blocks.
That sounds like you're making it up.
2K numbers.
There you go.
Good little give-and-go action there.
And
Bruce Branch III with the assist.
But what I like from Branch III right there is guys were sprinting back, and he's like, hey, where's the pressure here? So keeping them organized defensively, even though they're up 20.
And if you're the Golden Bulls,
30.
Listen, if you're the Golden Bulls, all you want is your guys to continue to try to execute. Forget the score. You're always being evaluated, no matter what it is. So for those who haven't signed, they got coaches looking for them.
Look at this kid. Oh, yeah. Oh.
But my point is, in a situation like with the Golden Bulls, for the guys who haven't signed and still have coaches with them on their radar, we're going to get a delayed game here. Oh, no, we got a timeout. Okay. So perfect time for me to make this point. You're always being evaluated. And sometimes what does you more – all right, we'll get that pulled up. Did Chris got that message? All right. We'll get that pulled up here in just a second. But body language is always key here. So we'll have the replay come up here in just a second. No. He'll have it come up for you, 77-48. And the Crew is challenging the call. Who the ball was out of bounds on. If they're successful, they'll keep that timeout. If not, they'll lose it. It'll be their only challenge of the ball game. Another innovative thing about our league here. And while we got you, we want to remind you, you can follow us on social media, The Road Grind Session on Instagram, Tanager Sports on Instagram. You can slide over to X as well. Follow us there, The Grind Session on X, Tanager Sports on X. And Chris, we may need that baseline look too. I know Sherry's on the baseline. That may be more helpful. You want a baseline look? You want a baseline look? Does he have a baseline look? Sherry's on it. Good. All right, so the Crew wins the challenge. So successful challenge by the Crew. They'll have 14 seconds of the shot clock.
Simon, we're on D. We're on defense.
When it's going right, it's going right. I want to give a shout out to Chicago, by the way. And how about that finish?
Well, they didn't even have 5 guys in the half court there. A guy ran on the court right at the very end. So freebie there for Prolific.
I had a tough time handling that post entry, and Simon gets an early Christmas gift. That's one of those calls you put in your stocking over the fireplace. You know what I'm saying? Leave Santa some cookies and milk. I know I'm getting ahead of myself, man. Thanksgiving ain't even got here. My Christmas tree's up at my house. Wifey's fault, right? Simon in a tough spot there. Off in time against the shot clock, just in time. Again, Academy of Central Florida still playing hard. Here's the freshman giving it up. And I want to remind you, so we got 2:08 left in this game. Coming up after the game, we'll have an interview with the player of the game. Who is the committee thinking on the player of the game here? I'm going to say Anderson.
Say Anderson, yeah. He was electric. 3 or 4 highlight dunks. You see Guy getting taken out on that one, and that's an easy one for him on that last play. I mean, that's just a bad foul, and that's one that he can learn from to don't do that. Just stay straight up, man. You're 7'3". It's a much more difficult shot when you stay vertical rather than slapping down. And 9 times out of 10, when you slap down, it's a foul.
Skip pass to the corner, a little bit of a zone look here for the Crew, and easy 2 there.
Yeah, and you still see full court pressure. And you get a turnover out of it. There you go. So to your point, man, Central Florida continues to scrap and continue to play hard. And look at McDaniel handle the ball, man. I mean, that almost makes me think he could play point guard in the future.
Good extra pass. Shot didn't go, but it was the right play. Just over a minute to go here in this ball game.
Whoop. Oh, nice hesitation. Oh, man, that's crafty. Pace, tempo. Oh.
Oh. Oh, man, gotta love his personality. Hard worker. Did he switch to a left-hand shooter? Was he always a left-hand shooter? Phil, I need you. I don't remember Joel being a left-handed shooter. I could be wrong. I've slept since last year. Just let that one go, fellas. There you go. And that's going to be out of bounds. Dan showing off the hands. He dropped the pass, though. But he did protect Scott's face over there.
Yes, he did. Dan acted like he's protecting his mother right there. That's the quickest. He's going to have a back problem tonight. That's the quickest he's got up in years.
He's added to see the trainer right now. Shout out to Dan Hudson and Scott Woldrop, man. They are the engine behind this thing here called the Grind Session, and we appreciate them. We appreciate this crowd. We appreciate the effort by both these teams. And we'll talk to the player of the game coming up here in just a bit. This is the Grind Session. I'm here with the player of the game. Listen. All right, that's here. 19 points for you. I know it was a little bit of a slow start when you guys first got out here, but really turned it up. It started on the defensive end. I felt like you set the tone in that second quarter. What was the message in between quarters at halftime that Ryan gave you guys to kind of get it going?
Just continue doing what we practice. We like to use the phrase, we won the war before it started. So all of our preparation coming into this week, how we prepared, just keeping that mentality throughout every quarter.
Yeah, Rudy. All right, also, the other thing is, I know you guys got everybody's trying to get healthy. Caleb's trying to get healthy. He's getting closer and closer. But how important is it, the closeness and the time you guys spend together to build that chemistry on your quest to get a world championship again?
Yeah, we wouldn't be none without chemistry, for real. Just having that bond with guys, spending our time together on and off the court, just creating that bond for the long term is really going to help us. So.
All right, man. Shout out to everybody watching at home as well. The crew gets it done. We'll see them again tomorrow. This is the Grind Session.